Hello everyone out there in tax land, Dan, the tax man here. Listen, taxes don't have to be hard. Here we take complex tax subjects and we make them easy because we want the average person to understand, to benefit, and to save money. And today I am bursting with excitement over the enhanced 2021 child tax credit. I'm a parent myself. I've got 3 young children under 10. The pandemic has been hard, hasn't it, my fellow parents out there? But life is about to get a lot better with this brand new child tax credit, which is going to start being prepaid to eligible families beginning this July. That's right. You might receive a IRS deposit in your bank account or mailbox starting as early as July 2021. Stick around. You don't want to miss this. First, let's talk about the old child tax credit. The old child tax credit was worth up to $2,000 per child age 16 and younger, worth up to $500 for kids 17 and 18, and worth up to $500 for any kids age 19 through 24 as long as they were also a full-time student. This is not bad, but it also is not as good as it could be, as we're about to find out. Plus, only a portion of this credit was refundable, meaning that lower income families might not be able to take full advantage of the credit because they may not owe enough in tax to take advantage. Now let's talk about the 2021 enhanced child tax credit. This new tax credit is worth $3,600 per child age 5 and younger, $3,000 per child age 16 through 17, $500 for children who are 18, and $500 for any children age 19 to 24, as long as they're also a full-time student. And every dollar of this new credit is now fully refundable. Now here's the best part. The IRS is going to start prepaying half of this credit in 6 monthly installments to any eligible families beginning July 2021. The second half of the credit you're going to get when you file your 2021 tax return next year. But this can be a lot of money for many taxpayers. Now, there are income limits to receiving the full amount of this credit, and those income limits are similar to the stimulus payments that we received over the prior year. The limit for the full credit, $75,000 for an individual, $112,500 for your head of household, and $150,000 if you're married filing joint. If you're at or below that limit, you'll receive the full amount of the credit. If you receive above it, you might receive a reduced amount or no credit at all. Now, the prepayments for this new child tax credit are going to be sent in much the same way as the stimulus payments were, by direct deposit if the IRS has your banking information, and if not, by mailed check or mailed debit card. The IRS is also going to open a web portal sometime around July 1st of 2021, where taxpayers will be able to opt out of receiving those advanced credits if they'd like, or to give updated dependent information if it's different than what was on their 2020 tax return. And here's a couple of examples of when it's going to be critically important to update your information on the IRS web portal. First, if you've had a new baby in 2021. If you had a new baby, then you're now eligible for this tax credit. And by the way, congratulations. But you're going to want to update that information and make sure the IRS knows that you're going to be claiming them so you can start receiving those advanced payments. Next, if you claimed a qualifying dependent in 2020, but you're not going to be claiming that same dependent in 2021, you have to update your information. And it's also probably a good idea to opt out of the advanced payments, because if the IRS accidentally sends you payments that you don't qualify for, they're going to make you pay them back. And no one wants that. And I've got great news out there for all of my friends with ITINs. As long as the kids you are claiming have social security numbers, you qualify for the full amount of this child tax credit, and you too are going to start receiving those monthly checks starting this July. Also, good news out there for taxpayers that owe back taxes or owe other debts. The advanced prepayments of this child tax credit are not subject to offset, meaning you will get the full amount even if you owe other debts. The second half of this child tax credit that you claim with your return next year will be subject to offset and will be paid to those creditors. But at least you get that half. Also, don't forget that as of right now, this tax credit and the advance payments only apply to 2021, but there is talk of extending it into the future. And if you're like me, you're definitely hoping that that's the case. The first step in getting your advance payments of this premium tax credit are filing your 2020 return. And if you need help filing that 2020 return, or if you have years of unfiled returns, or if you have back taxes and need a resolution with the IRS, give me and my team at Community Tax a call. 800-424-8332. O, si prefería español, 888-523-6606. Now, if you like this video and want to stay up to date on all the latest tax news and information, go ahead and throw us a like. And you know what? While you're there, give us a subscribe too. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dan, the tax man, tax professional with Community Tax, and I will see you next time.